in their boots if Fusion got that spot.
I couldn't agree more, Spraggles. We're going to have Goldenrod strikers. They're going to get the first ban. Fusion immediately eliminating Darkrai. Not going to let that thing shake this game up for them. Now, a Zacian ban is interesting, quickly selecting Mimikyu as well. So we're going to have more amazing supports here in the mix as Leafeon is taken off the map.
Leafeon back to that 100% ban rate that we've seen in some previous tournaments here. First pick on over to the Goldenrod strikers. We're going to see what they want to do. Is this something they're stealing away? Is it something they want to play? They're taking Slowbro. Sunday on the Slowbro as we move over to the side of Fusion. And we're going to see what they want to play. Kia and Draken looking to lock in here as our first two picks. We've got a possibility of a Blissey, which we haven't seen before. Miraidon also, we have not seen. And there is that Umbreon. For me and my money, that's the best defender in Unite right now. I really want to see this Miraidon.
Yeah, I'm excited for Miraidon. Draken taking Umbreon is unsurprising. Great tank player, and they're locking that up. I like the opportunity for them to grab Blissey on the left-hand side and Venusaur as well. So you wanted a Kanto starter. We just found one. Yeah,
there's that Venusaur. And I'm actually really interested to see how they want to play this. From the look of its build there, we could be running something with some range here. We've got the Curse item. And now we are seeing the Urshifu. Now, this is a Pokemon that recently was kind of thrust into the meta and then kind of pulled back. We're going to see if this is going to be Rapid Strike or if this is going to be Single Strike. From the way Fusion plays, I feel like this is an in-your-face Rapid Strike Urshifu, but we will find out. And Glaceon makes its way here to the main stage.
So you can kind of see what Glaceon can do. Even to a Miraidon, it can track it down a little bit and get out of its charge beam range. If you go Electro Drift, maybe that's a little bit of a different story here. But we'll see what the last pick for Fusion is, and it's going to be an Inteleon. So, a couple good attackers out of these teams going last.
Yeah, it seems like, Goldenrod Strikers looking to outrange them there with that Venusaur. And then at the same time, they're saying, all right, we're going to outrange you even further here with this Inteleon. It's possible we see Liquidation here, but I think a lot of these top players are still on the snipe shot train. So incredibly powerful, especially if you're able to line up a few big moments. If you have Mean Look on that Umbreon, you can set up some incredible stuff here.
I am excited to watch Fusion play. I want to see how they've leveled up since Worlds. Goldenrod Strikers, on the other hand, got some great tools in the toolkit. They've got that Slow Beam out of Slowbro to shut down maybe a good engagement by a Nimmo here. We've said they like to go off the rails a little bit, and a Slowbro catch with a nice follow-up could really do some work. And Blissey as well. You said it might be the best supporter going. I have a tendency to agree. It is right up there, and it is incredibly good.
I'm wondering if the Urshifu build we're going to see is that single strike style just because of the build we're looking at here. Oftentimes, if you're seeing that eject button, that's on single strike. You can eject that Wicked Blow and pick up some massive secures that you wouldn't have been able to otherwise get. Also,
30 years married. How do you guys do it? Connecting heart to heart and eye to eye. Paano pag lumabo ng mata? EO.
EO Executive Optical, expert eye care, state-of-the-art facilities, affordable eyewear.
Stop staring. Connecting with you, Dad. Love you. EO. Love your eyes.
If they're playing Mean Look and they've got a Snipe Shot and a Wicked Blow, that's very exciting and very fun for Fusion, right? I mean, they're just shooting fish in a barrel at that point.
Quite literally,
incredibly powerful moves.
Yeah, there is some good ways to contend around that, I didn't quite catch the items on the Venusaur, but is it going to be a Petal Dance Venusaur?
That's the question. It's got Curse, it's got Spoon, and it's got Amp. And I think you could go either way, but to me that feels like we're going to be seeing Beam.
Okay.
So we'll see what they end up doing, though. There are a lot of different ways to play it, obviously. As we get ready here, Fusion finally up on the big stage. Goldenrod Strikers, your purple team. Fusion from LATAM South, your orange team. This is Group B, and remember, these games are best of one, so it's all on the line right away.
Miraidon looks hilarious compared to all these Pokemon trying to evolve in the early stages of the game. It's just motoring around 3 times the size of everything else. But a quick Glaceon rotating to the top path here. we're going to see how it's going to be able to be impacted since its buffs.
Yeah, Glaceon's an interesting one. I feel like it doesn't perform that well early, and it's not able to get good secures against this Miraidon, right? Almost level 5 on the side of Fusion right here. Goldenrod on the same side, on the side of their map, excuse me, not able to tick over to a level 6, obviously. It's a long way to go for this Glaceon as it made its way to the top path here, but didn't seem to find a ton of value, and that is single strike Urshifu setting up for this fight.
Going to be charging up a Wicked Blow here. They're going straight for the action. Of course they are. They're a little bit bigger. They're able to bully Goldenrod strikers away from all of the Swablu and Altaria, taking, I would imagine, almost all of it. I didn't see anything go the way of the strikers.
Yeah, it looked pretty great here for Fusion, and now they are looking to pick up a nice KO. They're just letting them, you know, let that shit engine all wear out. Anemo picking up a KO right there. Things are looking great for Fusion right now. A few points for the side of Goldenrod, but look at these levels. I mean, that's a level 6 for the Urshifu, looking for the KO, cutting them off.
I mean, easy work. Great pressure by Kea here, understanding that they are ahead, and they are now larger than that Char Cadet, which has been unable to evolve. Miraidon use its passive there on the goal zone, but giving them an opportunity to get some more points in.
Yeah, beautiful stuff here from Fusion. The points are now raining in. That's level 7 on the Urshifu. Gives them the throat chop. They have the Wicked Blow. They have their moves. They're ready to go. Glaceon's still 5, and it really needs 6 before it gets online and gets Ice Shard. Right now, it's just in a lot of trouble. Big time snarl right there. They get shut down to the bottom path. That's a double KO. Make it a triple for Fusion.
I mean, okay.
Huge.
This is kind of what we were talking about a little bit.
Uh-huh.
Manage your expectations when you're going against the AOS Cup champions. And if there's one thing you and I specifically have learned the hard way, is Fusion takes no games off.
Oh, yeah.
They don't care who is across from them. They are playing to beat the brakes off of you.
That's right. We did get to play against Fusion at the AOS Cup. And I don't remember who won that one.
They beat us by over 1,000.
Doesn't sound true.
It is 100.
Like it was maybe closer.
It was vicious. It was vicious.
That's probably right.
Oh, here we go. Okay, we're Electro drifting out of tempo here. They're going to line one up on Sunday and get that KO quickly. Draken is on the chase down, and now every Pokemon on the side of Fusion is an attacker. They are A-pressing and pushing forward relentlessly.
And here we go. They're starting Regieleki right now. We've got the Parabolic Charge, Electro Drift. 4 members of Goldenrod Strikers. They are looking to flip this thing and get it done very, very fast. Do they have it? Yes, they do. Venusaur actually gets it with a Sludge Bomb right there. Solar Beam was not on time.
This is a problem. Tempo's getting picked up through the telekinesis. That's a great KO picked up by them. Now they're kind of seeing the wheels fall off. Zynus pulls up. They use their Unite move. They're going to try and eye up some good shots. They're just A-pressing here. Anemo's going in for the save. They want this Venusaur. They get themselves a Venusaur. Lizard goes down, and now Zynus is still getting bullied. Sunday putting the pressure on. KO streak of 2, but the work continues here as the rest of Fusion is trying to get this Regieleki off the map, and credit to Sunday, they stood in that pocket for a long time.
Yeah, it's quite a fight from Goldenrod. I love that they, made the aggressive play right there. They're not going to get very far in this game letting Fusion run all over them. Unfortunately, they're not able to push this Regieleki in. That means only 4 points for the side of Goldenrod, 189 for Fusion. We have a level 11 Urshifu, 2 levels ahead of every single member on Goldenrod. Finally a Unite move for Venusaur. Finally a Unite move for Glaceon. We're going to see if this changes things. Blissey's online. Cerulege is online. Yes, that was taken by Draken, but they have the possibility of a big fight in front of them.
Yeah, Electro Drift right in. Sunday taking and alleviating a lot of pressure off what could be going to that Cerulege or Venusaur, and now they're able to peel back. Fusion actually slowing down a little bit and recognizing that Anemo's just doing all the work up top. There's no reason to sacrifice themselves here. That Glaceon, I didn't even see it step on the map before it was gone again.
And look at this from Fusion. They are leaving Urshifu in the top path, taking all of the experience up there as they fight in this bottom path right here. Big time Unite move. We got the Bliss Assistance, Venusaur Unite. Cerulege only hits 1, and it's not enough. Almost everyone from Goldenrod is down.
Beautiful Miraidon Unite, despite the Bliss Assistance on the correct target here on the Cerulege engage.
You lose.
Lobat na kaya na GG? Get back, get up with the new Nescafe Ready to Drink.
We just saw Miraidon take over, and Zynus sitting there with the damage that's been raining in. It just makes it tough sledding. They are just so much bigger. They have such a huge level lead.
Yeah, nice secure here. Of course, no one is pressuring them from the side of Goldenrod. Once again, Goldenrod trying to take what they can get here into the top path, but that is a level 13 Urshifu. It is going to be so incredibly powerful. one big wicked blow could put a lot of damage under the side of Goldenrod. They're playing so patiently here as well. Huge eject button.
Right into the back. That's a slow beam, but there's no one there to follow up. So they got the target they want. Just enough time for Tempo to show up. They get eaten up by the telekinesis, but they're converting on top of this Blissey. They're gone. Now we have a Cotton Cloud crash, I believe, that just happened to top everybody off. KO Streak a 2 for Draken, because like I said, when Fusion is this far ahead, every Pokemon is an attack Pokemon. They're all A-pressing. They're all going straight for these Goldenrod Strikers.
Man, Fusion looks good. And of course, I expected them to, but it's just so impressive seeing one of the best teams in the world here at LAIC do what they do best. I mean, some strategies we haven't seen today yet. The Unite moves coming in. Venusaur looking for a KO. Cerula trying to make something happen. It's level 14 or Shifu. If it goes down, that could be huge. And it doesn't. It doesn't go down. They keep the pressure on. They're moving in. They're picking up a KO. They're going to try to break this top goal zone. Eldegoss does it with 40.
Sunday jumping right in to be sent right back to the spawn point. Nursejoy, we got another one, as that's a KO streak of 3, another one for Fusion. And now Tempo's just working through the central area with no real fear of anything happening to him.
Out of curiosity, were you paging Nurse Joy with like an intercom there? Or
that was the slant. That's what I was going for.
Okay, I liked it. I was just seeing because I thought, okay, maybe we'd see some sort of like siren or something. But no, I think you were using. That's great.
Okay, thanks, man.
Okay.
Appreciate you.
Nailed the sound effect. Can we get 100% for sound effects so far for Dupe Snacks on broadcast? He did the belch too. He's 2 for 2.
2 for 2, which means it's going to get a heck of a lot worse because now I have the false confidence that I definitely should not have.
That's right. You're Tuzzy right now. You're crushing it sound effects wise.
2-0 on the sound effects. Here we go. I mean, I was going to say, here we go. We're getting into something. Lizard literally just gets eviscerated as if they're not even a real character. I guess we can consider the Goldenrod Strikers wild Pokemon on the map right now.
Yeah, this is going to be really hard for them. They've got one opportunity. It's a massive catch. It's a Bliss assistance. But look at that. That's a level 11 Cerulege. And so far today, Cerulege has not looked great. It could be the teams that are choosing it, of course. But Cerulege does not seem like it is it right now. Fusion ready for this fight, taking that Reggie in the bottom path, and they are set up so well. 432 to 12. It is almost impossible for the Strikers. They're going to need to wipe this team, and I don't know how they do that with how Fusion's been playing.
Well, Liam's going to get a good circle. Half their HP is gone. I don't even know what they got hit by. It just disappeared. Maybe a nice little snipe shot here as we're lining up another one. Electro Drift right into the middle, popping a Shedinjar as the Glaceon, and they're going to be put on the chopping block very quickly. But Miraidon is down and Nemo is down. That might be the prime target that they needed. Solar Beam comes through. Everybody's getting low on HP, but it's 3 players down for the Strikers. They can't quite leverage it. Finally, the Urshifu Unite is used on Blissey. They are knocked out. Zainus has been spot on with those snipe shots, and that is all they wrote.
You know, we talked about it a bit earlier in the day. You know, we were kind of going through a lot of the Pokemon on the roster. Are they back? Are they competitive right now? What does the meta look like? Well, I can tell you, Zainus on that Inteleon looks insane. Dark Bear looks incredible. I didn't think we'd see much of the Rapid Strike, and we have not yet. Incredible stuff here from Fusion, to be expected, but it's great to see the AOS Cup champs, you know, the demons from LATAM South, back doing what they do best.
I'm taking a look at this squad. This is maybe the most measured I've watched them play. It seemed like we had some really quality engagements, maybe just a shade of last year in the Miraidon Electro Drift in the middle of 4 players there to get slow beamed out. But outside of that, I mean, it's been everybody's covering each other's back. We're stressing the map uniquely. We're not getting caught out too poorly. And because of that, they were able to just build up so much pressure that the Goldenrod Strikers couldn't push back against.
Man, this Inteleon absolutely popped off this game.
Yep.
Like Zainus on Inteleon, it just looks so incredible. And now they're just kind of having some fun as they're picking up more and more KOs right here, just adding to the highlight reel. Make it a quadra as they are now scoring at their main goal. Couple seconds left on the clock here in this first match between Fusion and Goldenrod. The only match until possibly day 2. These are best of 1s here, and Fusion's looking insane in their first game of the day.